Hello, it's really good to see you. I want to show you something, and I just got it yesterday, and it may seem a little silly to be excited about something like this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's not put together yet, but I have it all out of the boxes, which was an amazing feat. No, I'm not showing you Evie necessarily. Hey girl! Evie is sitting on what will be the top of my new table. Hey girl, what do you think? She ever since I've taken it out of the box, she comes over here and she just sits on it and then just stares at me. What are you doing? No? Okay. She goes, oh God, no. Earlier I was wrangling with the boxes. This is extremely heavy. Now, this is a heavy-duty table. This is from World Market. It is what I have come to refer to as the table, and it's called the Galvin Cafeteria Table. And this is the surface here. You can see it's solid wood and metal. It's extremely heavy. The top weighs, I'd say it weighs at least 50 pounds. I had to get my older son to help me to get it in here. And this is not exactly where it's going to stay, but this is basically where the table is going to be. I'm going to have it above this light. Right below the light right here. So it's going to be right about here. And these are the legs, and the legs are extremely heavy also. They're solid, they're metal. And the base is, the bottom part is solid wood. Piece of styrofoam on there. I just brought these in by myself, and I went to pick it up, and I thought, oh my God, if I drop one of these on my toe, it will break my toe. It would break my foot if it fell on my foot or my toe. They were in a separate box. It was extremely heavy. I couldn't bring the box in because the box weighed so much. It was so incredibly big and heavy that I couldn't get it in. I had it delivered here, and I had to get it inside. So I just went out there with a pair of scissors and cut the boxes open and took everything out. Let's see. Here we have the instructions, the instructions and the hardware. Right here, you can see all the pieces that come with it. And there's a little Ziploc bag here. But it's a really cool table. And one feature that I really like about it is that it has 4 stools. And they're over here, they're still wrapped up. But they're solid wood stools. And they attach to these swing arms. This is a little piece that goes under the table. They attach to these stool swing arms. And there's Pumpkin. Hey, girl. You gonna get on the table too? No, she's not as impressed with it. She said, nah. They attach to the to this part on these 2 holes here. They attach, and the stools swivel in and out. So they remain attached to the table, and I always just thought that was really cool. So I'm going to work on putting this together, not tonight though. It's very heavy. It's going to be quite daunting. Yeah, and well, Evie's found a new place to relax. She's kind of the same color as the table. It's the tabletop. You blend in very well right there. Yes, you do. You do. You've got the same color. Says, leave me alone, my goodness. One of the reasons I wanted to show you this was, well, a couple of reasons. One of the reasons was because I've mentioned it before. You know, I've said that I wanted, when I did the house tour, I think I mentioned I was going to get one to put here, and I was waiting for it to go on sale. Well, it did go on sale. So I went ahead and bought it, and I have wanted this table for years. I'd say probably 5 or 6 years since the first time I ever saw one. And that was about 5 or 6 years ago when I was in World Market, back when they were in Greensboro. Although I did hear they're coming back, so that's really cool. The store that was here closed. but they're going to reopen in another location. They've been gone for at least 3 years now. But anyway, I was in World Market and I was walking around and I got over to where the furniture was, and I saw this table, and the first thing I said was, I have to have that table. Now, at the time, I was a single mom. I had 2 kids. They might have been in daycare full time. I can't remember if it was during that period of my life or not, but I was, I couldn't afford it. There's no way I could have afforded this table. None. Because back when my kids were both in daycare full time, I was spending about $1,100 a month just on daycare, and there was no way I could afford this. But I chose to look at it like, I will have this table. I wasn't going to look at it and go, oh, I'll never afford it. I'll never have that table. I looked at it and I said, from the first moment I saw it, I said, I'm going to have that table. And I'm going to have that table in my house. One day. Not today, but one day I'm going to have that table. And I never let go of that. I never did. And it may be kind of silly to get excited about a piece of furniture. I've never gotten excited about a piece of furniture in my life, except for this table. And when I saw this table, that was it. I was done. I was hopelessly in love with this table. There was never a period of time in my life where either it was completely impractical or I couldn't afford it, or both. But when I moved in here, it occurred to me again, like it just came to me all of a sudden, oh my God, Mary, you can have your table. You can have it. Save up the money, wait for it to go on sale, and you can have that table. And I got so excited. It was like Christmas. But I never gave up over the years, no matter what the obstacles were. I just kept thinking that I'm going to have that table. I'm going to have that table one day in my house. And I just hope they wouldn't quit making it. In the meantime, that was my concern, was, oh my God, what if they discontinue it? What if they don't make it anymore? Fortunately, they do. So, if there's something you want, even if right now for some reason it's not possible, don't give up on it. If it's something that you really want, don't give up. Keep thinking about it. Keep planning for it. Keep it in your mind. I never once had the thought, oh, I'll never have that table. It's never going to happen. I really love that table for some inexplicable reason. I'm drawn to this table, but I'll never have it. I never thought that. I knew I was going to have it. And I am, as soon as I figure out how to put it together. I technically do have it. It's just not assembled yet. But yeah, there it is. I still can't believe it's actually here. It's actually in my house, ready to be put together. And I'll show it to you when it's all done. I may have to wait until I have someone to help me. I don't think this is a one-person job, simply because these pieces are just so freaking heavy. I don't want to drop anything and, damage myself or the floor or anything like that. So I may have to wait until I have some assistance. But yeah, I would definitely show it to you when I get it put together. But I'm just so happy right now. I'm so pleased that I have this beautiful table. Oh my God, it's what I've always wanted since the first time I saw it. I said, that's going to be my table. Somehow, even though I was flat broke, and there was no way. Don't give up on the things that you want. Even if you have people in your life who tell you, oh, that's stupid, or you'll never do that. I've had people in my life. You'll never make it through college. You'll never make it on your own. You'll never be able to do that. Well, for me, that's always been kind of a challenge. If you tell me I can't do something, I'll do it twice just to spite you. I mean, that's just what I do. But don't give up. Keep planning ahead and thinking about your dreams. And well, the one way to make sure it never happens is to give up. So, yeah. You can't win if you don't play. So I don't know, this is kind of silly. I just wanted to show you my table and let you know that I did finally get it. It was at least 5 years. I'm thinking it was longer ago than that when I first saw it. It may have been 6 or 7 years, I don't know, but I never gave up. And now here it is. And I think this is going to have to be my Christmas present to myself because yeah, I usually buy myself something every year at Christmas. So I think this is probably going to be my Christmas present to myself. So anyway, here's the table. And here's a happy face. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me and for all your support.